Gamers of Reddit, with 2019 soon coming to an end, what do y'all think is the best game of the 2010s? My personal favorite was Battlefield Bad Company 2. Before I got my Xbox One, I would play the hell out of Bad Company 2 on my 360. The game was just so much fun to play with my buddies, and I loved the characters in the campaign. The first game was good, but the second was still more advanced, so I played it more. I got my Xbox One, and I still play it to this day. Not really online anymore, because it's impossible to find anyone who still plays it. Surprised no one said Civ V 2010. Because they are all too busy playing just one more turn at the moment. Kerbal Space Program. Kerbal Space Program came out this decade when I was in high school, and because of it I'm going to be an aerospace engineer in 6 months. It's Kerbal Space Program. Maybe not for the broader audience, but for the indie/strategy, one RimWorld would probably rank pretty high. Amazing game. Glad someone listed it. Hollow Knight. Counter-Strike Global Offensive from 2012. I was a huge fan of 1.6 inches. Control+F. Factorio. No results. Found him. Disappointed in you all. \+1 for Factorio. Very few KSP mentions as well, which I find surprising. Fallout NV, Skyrim, Fallout 4, GTA V, RDR1 and 2, Kerbal, Crusader Kings 2, RimWorld and Ashex 200B. I'm probably forgetting some, but those are the best, off the top of my head. I'm surprised I need to scroll this far for RDR1 and 2 edit. Wow, my most upvoted comment. Nice. Honestly, my favorite has to still be the Stanley Parable, along with its lesser known sister game The Beginner's Guide. Both games absolutely blew my mind. The most satirically meta game since Earthbound. So much social commentary. They are a huge staple in the argument that video games are indeed art, while fully utilizing the medium without it feeling like a movie, where you push a button to let the story progress. Dave Redden is a fucking genius. Titanfall 2 will always be one of my tops. Skate 3. I don't even want to admit how many hours of my life have been put into that game. Not enough. For the city building game Cities, Skylines redefined the genre. I was super interested in SimCity, but the reviews and issues with the servers killed it for me. I then heard about Cities and instantly fell in love with it. It's a great game, and with all the expansions, it has really grown as a game. I have way too many hours on that game. Or maybe not enough. Dark Souls, HMM, Doom 2016, and Hollow Knight. Just please. It's $15 with 4 free DLCs. It's great. Please. Skyrim and Minecraft defined the decade emo. Maybe not the most fun or most popular, but the most influential for sure. My personal favorite game was The Witcher 3 though. Edit, yes, Minecraft is the most popular. Sorry, brainfart. CSGO, surprised nobody mentioned it's still a decent player base 8 years after release, shows how well made the game is. Dark Souls 3. I picked it up on a Steam sale last year, but ended up feeling like I should have gotten it sooner. Fallout New Vegas. Crazy to think it came out nearly 10 years ago. The replayability is amazing, and I'm so happy Obsidian made the Outer Worlds. Edit, holy shit, I did not expect this to blow up. This is my first time experiencing this lol. Also thank you whoever gave me gold. I tried it twice on PS3 but it corrupted. Each time at LVL25, gonna get a PC, so I can finally play it cause I love the time I put in that I could play. Halo Reach Portal 2 Minecraft, never played it, but can't argue against its importance. StarCraft 2 for bringing esports to the mainstream in North America. Underrated on Reddit, because no huge fan base to upvote it, but Spec Ops, the line is so good. Rocket League. Rocket League has shown me a side of gaming I never knew existed. I strictly played single-player story-driven games growing up, and was never interested in online multiplayer. Now I literally only play Rocket League. Can't even get through new releases of my favorite single-player games cause Rocket League just brings something to the table that other games can't. It's overstated at this point, but it really does feel like a sport. GTA V, despite being 6 years old, it's still quite popular online. Top 5, in no particular order: The Witcher 3, Portal 2, Minecraft, Skyrim, GTA V. Solid list right here. Minecraft, Terraria, Skyrim, Dota 2, Undertale, Overwatch, Kerbal Space Program. Can't believe I got this far through this post without someone mentioning Dota 2. That game is so influential, especially in esports. Borderlands 2. Super sad that this is so low in the comments. Flappy Bird was way higher. FFS. Easily my favorite. Hands down. Single-handedly defined looter-shooter genre with great characters, and has one of the best DLCs in history. Odd gaming. On par with FNV. Skyrim, such good memories playing that game, and it's probably the reason I only play RPG games or any game with some sort of character creation now. Either Minecraft or Terraria. My shortlist for what I enjoyed the most, played the most, or had the most emotional responses to: 1. Witcher 3, Wild Hunt 2. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild 3. Mass Effect 3, 4. The Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings 5. Bloodborne. The shortlisted say outside of my personal bias, including games I've never touched. 1. Minecraft 2. Undertale 3. Super Mario Odyssey 4. Breath of the Wild 5. Wild Hunt 6. Far Cry 3, 7. Shadow of Mordor 8. Alien Isolation 9. The Last of Us 10. Uncharted 4, 11. Dark Souls 3, 12. God of War 4, 13. Mass Effect 3, 14. Skyrim. Skyrim came out this decade, shocking right? That's what I think would be on the short list in general, and the top 2 on the second listed argue would be the only 2 in order on the whole list. For me, top 10 would be 1. Minecraft 2. Skyrim 3. Portal 2, 4. Breath of the Wild 5. Super Mario Odyssey 6. Destiny 2, 7. GTA V 8. Super Mario Galaxy 2, 9. Undertale 10. Overwatch. Witcher 3, Nier Automata, Yakuza 0 all spring to mind. Portal, 2 hands down. Oh, in case you get covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. Horizon Zero Dawn edit, so glad so many agree. To me it just nailed everything. Story, music, the world, and its immersion. I started playing recently, loving almost all of it, except for the bloody Snapmore and Ravager at the end of Cauldron Row. Those guys can go fuck themselves. Mac 2, baby. Europa Universalis, 4th is the one I've probably spent the most hours playing. EU4 is a strange one. It's complex and not very easy to understand. But goddamn, it's enjoyable. The Last of Us, easily. Honorable mention, Portal 2 inches. Inside. I would say Dark Souls, 2011. Red Dead 2 was my favorite personally. Flappy Bird. Red Dead Redemption. for me. Life is Strange. I don't know why, but it resonated so much with me. But as far as overall, probably Horizon Zero Dawn. Did you play Before the Storm? I played the original one twice, second time for achievements, but haven't gotten around to the sequel. Breath of the Wild. Minecraft, the endless possibility, and the awesome multiplayer community, is so fun, and I play every day, because of it. I was literally playing Minecraft today, just vanilla survival. As I was mining, cutting trees, getting ready to expand my house, the soundtrack comes on, and it gives such a peaceful, nostalgic vibe I absolutely love, whereas at the same time there's always danger, creepers, zombies, skeletons, spiders that spawn throughout the night. It adds a lot to the game, that extremely stressful feeling, when you're deep in a cave full of hostile monsters, you're low on health, you have too many diamond to lose, and you gotta do your best to get out of the cave alive. It's so much fun. But those peaceful moments, like I mentioned earlier, when you're just cutting down a tree, or looking for clear land to build your house, farming, or even just sightseeing, and that wonderful soundtrack comes on at just the right time. It always tells me that there's something really special about Minecraft. Borderlands 2 and/or Minecraft. I've sunk countless hours into both over 3 or so years each game, and am loving BL2's successor and Minecraft coming back into the limelight again. Terraria, gotta go with the game that's sucked away the most time from me this decade. Terraria has been updated so much throughout the years it's been out too. Definitely my choice. I remember when it first came out, and being amazed at how much you could do in it, not realizing how much it was going to change. Undertale. I'm surprised this is so far down. Undertale got a bad reputation from some of the stuff that went on in the fanbase, but the only reason that happened is because the fanbase is *MASSIVE. Absolutely anything with such a gigantic fanbase starts to gather cringe and drama. How did it get that huge fanbase? By being really good. It's hard to compare across genres, since it can be a bit of an apples and oranges situation, but as far as traditional RPGs go, Undertale is the best thing we've seen in a long time. Portal 2. Persona 5. Get that smooth acid, jazz. First JRPG I've played since Pokémon Pearl, and I loved it. Hated the combat as all hell, even though I recognize it is some of the best in the genre. I just can't stand turn-based stuff. The story and characters were enough to carry it for me. Also, I'm not too keen on anime, so it was fresh for me. And looked great too. Skyrim. The Witcher 3 is absolute perfection. Personally, I'd go with Halo, Reach, Darksiders, Second Sunset Overdrive, Metro Last Light. I worked on Sunset Overdrive. Thought it was fantastic. Never see it get mentioned around here, so it always brings a smile to my face to see it. Thanks. Sunset Overdrive. A man of culture I see. Untitled Goose Game. Rake in the Lake. I fully admit that I'm a casual gamer, but it's a Shovel Knight and Dark Souls. Both of them are fantastic games. Stardew Valley. Such a chill game. So I heard a lot about Stardew Valley. Checked its Steam page multiple times. Didn't stand out much to me, although I've played Harvest Moon if it compares. What am I missing? Or why would you say it's a chill game? Really wanted someone to tell me more about it from first-hand experience. For me, Mass Effect 2. Garrus has yet to be topped for a male NPC MO. Garrus is my bro. I take him on almost every mission. I liked Garrus fine in Me 1, but no more than anyone else in that game. But one thing I always remember about Me 2 was the thrill of the Garrus reveal. After being thrown into a new ship with a new crew, and kinda missing the companions from the first game, that moment when Archangel removes his helmet was like finding an old friend. Suddenly, I was thrilled to have Garrus aboard, just because he was an anchor to everything that happened in the first game, and I always had a soft spot for Garrus after that. Garfield Kart. Garfield Kart Furious Racing is releasing in 4 days.